Welcome back to another banger, guys, and today I want to make a video that's kind of more commentary based. So a couple of weeks ago I visited my mom and it was great, you know, everything good. But I gotta say, I'm kind of worried about her. And the reason, believe it or not, is TEMU. Now, my mom lives in a rented house that's kind of old, you know, was built in like the 80s, I guess, I don't really know. But it does the thing. It's not that level old, but it's definitely not that level new, it's kind of like that. And I swear this is important to the whole story and the whole thing. So like it's an older house, which you can see, and when you come in there, you just see, okay, it's an older house, it's rented, whatever. Obviously you don't want to completely renovate a rented house that you maybe live like 7 more years in. Like you wouldn't pump all that money into that. So what she's done the last couple weeks, I think, or months even, is to resort to DIY stuff. Probably from TikTok, I don't know, but she's been shopping a lot on TEMU. And I don't know what it is about TEMU. I don't know what's different on TEMU, which is like differentiates it from AliExpress or Wish. I don't know, for me it's just another Chinese shopping website with trash on it. I mean, the only thing that I ordered on TEMU in my whole life was straws, like drinking straws, because you literally cannot buy plastic straws on Amazon or anywhere, because we in Europe, of course, we have to save the whole world. Meanwhile, the Americans are doing this shit on the daily basis, but what do I know? Anyways, I think for these simple things, TEMU is maybe good. I don't know, I think it's less restricted than Amazon. I don't know why, but I think that's just the case. But there's a couple things that I would not buy on TEMU, and actually the list is pretty big here. It's way easier to list the things that I would buy on TEMU than the things that I wouldn't buy on TEMU, because it's basically everything. Especially tech and like things that you would normally spend a little more money on, because there's a reason that you would normally spend a little more money on them. So with tech, it's obvious why I wouldn't buy on TEMU. If you buy something with a battery, it's probably gonna explode, and if it explodes, like, your insurance is not gonna cover that Chinese shit. With anything that connects to the internet, you're basically paying a Chinese spy to spy on you in your home. Like, I've had Alexas for like, I don't know, 6-7 years now, and I'm concerned about like privacy shit, because that's a whole nother level, right? And for tech, with everything that's, I don't know, things like drones, I think, is a good example. Maybe it works, but you don't know how long it works and how well it works. And drones are... Don't fly TEMU drones, please, because it's dangerous, actually. You could hurt someone, you could, I don't know, probably hurt yourself. Please don't fly TEMU drones. I think it's dangerous. Please don't do that. But in between little things like straws that are actually useful and you could buy on TEMU without problem, even though I'm not sure about like plastic and how well they're made. I don't know, maybe I'm poisoning myself. But in between that stuff and tech, which is pretty much always shit, there's another niche on TEMU, which is like DIY renovating stuff. And it's bad, holy shit. Okay, now let's get into this. I'm gonna try to find some images to put in here. Matter of fact, I found one exact image of what my mom has bought. And now let me tell you, okay? Let me tell you this story. I go to my mom and I want to go on the toilet, okay? I want to use the restroom. So I go down the hall and I turn left and I see a shitting monkey on the toilet door. A shitting monkey. A monkey taking a shit. And it's an AI monkey. It's not even a real monkey, it's an AI monkey. It's taking a shit on the bathroom door. I could not believe my eyes. This shit got me thinking I was in a fever dream, for real. So I confronted her about it and asked her what this is. And she was like, well, I thought it was funny. And now my mom, she's pushing 50, so I guess that's just a generation thing, right? Because her friends thought it was funny. I really don't think it's funny. Tell me in the comments if you think that's funny. Dude, you're getting brain rot into your house. That's my opinion. I mean, who am I to judge, right? She can do whatever the fuck she wants, but I was kind of worried, because that's not the only thing. It's not like she put a shitting monkey on the bathroom door and called it a day. No, that's not it. There's also this abomination on the dishwasher. And then, and I don't know if this is worse than the monkey or a little bit better, but she put wraps with an image of a door on top of the doors. What the actual fuck? Now, I swear to God, this video is not to shit on my mom. I really don't care, and if she thinks it's funny and it's, you know, it's her style, she can do whatever the fuck she wants, right? But it kind of worries me, because the house she's living in has kind of gone from, okay, this is an old rented house, whatever, I don't care. You know, the doors are used because, well, the house has been used for the last 50 years. And the kitchen is simple, kind of modern actually. But it's a relatively cheap, simple kitchen, but now there's this on the dishwasher exactly in the middle of the whole kitchen. To me, it kind of looks like a house that's gone from a normal person living there to a house that like a schizophrenic person is living in. Maybe that's a bit over dramatic, but I don't know. I'm really worried about my mom here. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be. I think it might just be a thing with moms pushing 50, maybe they're just like that. Single moms pushing 50, maybe they're just like that. I don't know. I mean, she's literally generation Facebook. Maybe that's just how they are. Maybe I should just put a rap of Pepper the Frog taking a shit onto my bathroom door to flourish my inner Gen Z. I don't know. I don't feel the need to do that, man. I just want to live in a clean house. If stuff is used, it's used. That's just how it is. But I think that's the wrong way to tackle this. She's also like painted all the door rims with paint that's maybe actually supposed to go on door rims, but she didn't sand them down, so it kind of looks shitty. It is so bad, and I don't know. I don't want to shit on her because I did tell her that that's kind of cheap looking, and in my opinion, she should have just let it be how it was. But when I said that, she instantly got like very, very defensive and was like, well, you don't have to live here, fuck you. So I'm not gonna bring up that discussion, and I'm not gonna try to talk her out of that phase. But I'm still worried because it's really only a matter of time until I visit her and there's a live, laugh, love rap on the wall, or there's coffee and cappuccino written all over the kitchen. And next thing you know, she sacrifices a goat in the basement. So I'm not sure how exactly this happened. I know that she has been watching TikTok in the last 1 to 2 years. And I think there's a deep connection between TikTok and TEMU. So she probably was on TikTok and then saw someone buying something from TEMU, and then she went on TEMU, and now she's addicted to buying trash from TEMU. I guess that's how they get you, or at least that's how they get Facebook moms. But I'm here to warn you, if you live with your mom, and I think it's more a thing with single moms, so if you live with your single mom and she starts to do shitty DIY stuff on the house and like orders a lot from TEMU, get your ass out of there, because that home is gonna look like a mental asylum faster than you can say mental asylum. Anyways, guys, I think that's it for the video. I just wanted to take a shit on TEMU because I'm really worried for my mom, man. Anyways, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment and a like. Bye.